You'll see.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bro Connections podcast. I am here with Ansel, Brando, Kyle, and first-time guest, Sebastian.
Hello, comrade.
What's up, everybody?
Yo.
You guys
Hello.
are chilling?
Uh, yeah,
We
How
are.
was your day, everyone?
good.
Very good.
That is good to hear.
As
I
well.
just ate 2 bagels.
Really?
Really good. I love bagels and cream cheese. My favorite snack of all time.
Do you
Nothing
toast
that's
them?
probably-
Respectable.
Huh?
But isn't bagels
Yeah,
and cream
I
cheese
toast
like
them.
breakfast?
Wait, what?
It depends.
That's
well,
breakfast.
it's not breakfast if you eat it for a snack.
I don't fuck with that. That's breakfast. I'm not gonna eat in lunch. I'll eat breakfast and lunch, and I'll eat lunch and breakfast. I don't care.
I have
I'll
pizza for
I'll
breakfast.
I'll drink soda and I'll eat some. I eat a taco for breakfast. Yeah, I don't even
I don't
care.
even like breakfast
Right.
food.
That's the
Sometimes it's
opposite for
good to
me.
skip breakfast.
I love breakfast food. Oof.
I had a pretty good day. On the physics test, I got a 7 out of 8.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Which one did you get wrong?
But then I retook it.
I didn't know that radiant energy was light energy, so I didn't put that for the firecracker when it exploded.
Oh, I got the thermal one
Bruh.
wrong. The vibration one.
How?
Because I was thinking, I didn't see that it said the atoms around it. If I would have thought about it more, I got it done. The test, I did the whole thing in 5 minutes. If I would have thought about it more, I would have gotten that right. But I selected sound because sound is vibrations in the air.
Yeah,
I
got-
doesn't
I got-
like
I got-
firecrackers produce sound?
Epic fail.
I got 7 out of 8 too, and I missed I think it was one of the firecracker ones. Let me see.
Yeah,
I
a lot
got
of
Look what I
firecrackers.
got. Let me
Right.
check.
That's
I'm
so
gonna check.
stupid. I don't know why I didn't not. I should have chose thermal. I messed up big time. I made the biggest dummy mistake on the thermal one. My lord.
You got that
Sorry,
one wrong
mate.
too?
I
Or for the
didn't like those
firecracker?
firecracker ones.
Dang. I got straight A's though.
Same.
Yeah,
Straight A's.
my grade in that physics class went from A plus to an A plus.
Mine is a
Ooh.
90% A
Also,
minus.
you rebel. You rebel.
I know.
I have an A minus as well in that class.
Okay, let
Really?
me see. I'm gonna tell you what I got on that test.
Shit, I want some fruit punch.
Fruit punch is good. I like lemonade more. Or like orange juice.
Orange juice.
Oh, my lemonade is
You
Good.
good.
know those orange vitamin packets? I put those in
Oh,
my
yeah,
orange
those are
juice
great.
Yeah.
because it makes it
How do you
taste
fit-
better.
Oh, okay. And once this a group of kindergartners opened up a lemonade stand in front of our house, right? It was so awful. It was $1 a cup. It didn't have any sugar in it. They just squeezed the lemons literally right in front of us. It wasn't even cold. Put it in water. So lemon juice with water. Put it in a cup. Didn't even fill up the cup, dude. They filled it up a third of the way and then gave it to us. And they gave us awful straws. Oh man, it was the worst lemonade I've ever had. No sugar, guys. No sugar.
Uh-huh. That's just
So it's
lemon
just
juice.
really sour water.
It was literally just lemon
Why
juice.
did
It'd be
the
like
kids-
eating a lemon.
No,
It's
no,
not
no.
even
This is
lemon
what's
juice,
gonna
it's so
happen. The
watered
kids are
down.
done selling, and they're like, "Let's have some lemonade," and then they drink it
No, I don't think they would even have their own lemonade. You know?
It
'Cause it
sounds
would
like
be
it would just
miserable
be
if they did.
like water, but with a
It
little
basically
tint
was.
of lemon.
Mm-hmm.
It was water with a little tint of lemon. I just wanted to really badly open up my own lemonade stand with homemade lemonade. That's really good, and just destroy them and put them
I
out
don't
of
like
business.
lemonade stands or those stands because I feel like people just up the price, which is.
And you never been to a good one.
And it doesn't make sense. It's just go to the store and get a bigger packet of lemonade. Don't just buy one cup. I don't know.
I like the lemonade powder. I make cups of it and I put in extra powder. I like to
What
put
did they
extra lemon.
Oh yeah,
man,
I
I use
got
real
some
lemons.
big ass storage of lemonade. Used to have that powder.
I would just
Come on.
eat it. I would lick
Yeah,
my
you-
finger and
you-
eat it. Oh,
I remember.
I got these miniature bowls and I would fill it up a little, very small amount of water and then just fill up the rest with lemonade powder and I would mix it up and eat it. It was so good.
God, God.
It would be really thick, wouldn't
It was.
it?
Oh, it was good
Be
though.
like drinking mud.
You know,
It
the
was
best
basically
orange
just-
juice is the one that's made homemade.
Yeah, Brando's right.
Yeah, my aunt
He's
makes
correct.
this like vampire blood orange juice. It's like really good.
From Vampire Blood.
It's good.
No, it's like she takes like some blood oranges and then she makes and then she takes regular oranges and then she calls it vampire orange juice.
My aunt's a murderer. She's a convicted felon, and she's so horrible.
I think that's the fake version of the story.
Also, you have any
Well-
topics?
Tiger Woods involved in single car accident in Los Angeles.
Is
What?
he dead?
Well, that means he's a moron.
Was one of his
Single-
mistresses in the car?
He was just in an accident. That's all I'm reading.
How does anyone ever get themselves in a single car accident?
Wait, what did
I
he
don't know.
crash into?
Can't blame it on anyone.
Early reports unconfirmed that he has 2 broken legs.
Oh, yeah, I see.
That
It
means
was
he hit
found alive
both
with
of them.
serious injuries.
Wow.
Why was he driving?
I don't know. It just says single car accident.
Maybe there's pictures.
Man.
He's either
Didn't he
an
like?
idiot or
used to
like
be-
something happened.
Didn't he used to be really good? Then he kind of like died off, and then he came back and was good, but not as good. And now this.
I thought he was the best in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
he's the golf guy.
Yeah. Oh, there's
Yeah,
pictures
I,
of the car.
I couldn't name another golfer.
Whoa, he like
What is
fell
it?
off the side of the. I'm gonna screen share what I found. 1 minute.
All right, I'm interested. Man, it would be a shame if it was a nice car.
I
too.
just looked up Tiger Woods car crash. Can you guys see this?
Oh my
This
god.
is the car.
Whoa. Oh, it was an SUV.
So-
Okay.
yeah, it's basically Walter White's car,
not a big deal.
so it's not even that bad.
Oh look, he was
That's a pretty bad accident, though.
That is.
Yeah, oh
awful.
my
That's
God.
him right there in the body bag.
Man.
no, he literally drives it into a ditch. He literally drives his car into a ditch. How do you drive your car into a ditch?
Cocaine.
Yeah, how do you get into a ditch?
I don't know. What is
Wait.
Tiger Woods into? What does he do? That's.
He does golf.
I don't know.
He
how
wasn't
did-
in a Chrysler.
Yeah.
He wasn't in a Chrysler 300. He was in this little SUV. I think it's one of those electric BMWs.
What are you screen sharing?
He was talking about the Aztec, not the Chrysler.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Tiger Woods suffers multiple leg injuries in single car accident. See the picture of his car?
I can't see the picture of it. Are you screen sharing it? It's like loading.
Bruh,
Yeah,
okay, it doesn't matter.
Well, R.I.P.
You can't see anything.
I'll
Yeah,
pray
he
for his
drives his-
recovery.
His little SUV
You guys think his golf career will be
into a
okay?
ditch into a bunch of trees,
I mean, it's not like you have to run in golf.
and he's now
Yeah. But how is he gonna like balance? Isn't it all?
Yeah.
On the hips?
yeah, so it's
I don't know, man. But I mean, if you could be in any sport and your legs broke, I think you would be best off in golfing. Like anything else, and you'd be kind of done.
I have a question
Except
for
for maybe
Kyle.
swimming.
Yeah.
Kyle, you know about the 42 Doug music video shoot that got shot up the other day?
I heard about it.
3 people
he was
got
ex-
shot. It's pretty crazy.
God. Oh, I actually gotta search that up. I did not notice that.
I forget who else was. Oh, it was him and Roddy Ricch, I think.
The hell?
Yeah, it got shot up on the set.
42 Doug's too short to get shot. So
Hmm
it's like Spider-Man.
A lot of these rappers are so short.
Did you hear about the baby, the JoJo Siwa lyric, and everyone's getting all pissed off? They think he's talking. They think he's talking shit about the little girl JoJo Siwa. That's-
James Charles got mad and he like tweeted about it because he's friends with all the little kids like JoJo Siwa because he's a creep. And
The baby is an absolute shithead. Screw that, man.
but DaBaby said it wasn't even meant as a diss. It was because his daughter is a fan of JoJo Siwa or something like that.
What the
It was
heck?
just for wordplay.
Yeah, that's they gotta understand. I don't like famous people defending famous people. They don't have reasons. That's why they never ever have a reason. You guys have some bullshit to come up with. Like,
Yeah.
oh, don't talk shit. It's like this dude's a rapper. Just talked to Lil Wayne about some Garfield lasagna. You remember that line?
Real G's
Said,
living silent like lasagna.
that wouldn't offend anyone, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. He a lot of people reference people. It's just you can't get mad about that stuff.
Yeah.
I totally understand this conversation. I'm very much in the know.
Oh well, this is what happened. The baby said, something. I forget the exact lyric, but I think he was like a bitch, Jojo Siwa.
Yeah, it does sound like he's directing towards her because he's like you a bitch, and then he says Jojo Siwa, and then it's like
I think it was a wordplay because he was trying to he rhymed it with CY, and I don't know. I didn't even listen to the song until it happened, and the song is pretty mid.
Dude, Jojo Siwa is like the most nasty human in the world.
She looks so gross now. All right, I don't know if we should talk about that, but
I forgot what I'm going
This is rocky ground.
How do you spell her name?
give it a
she's so tall. Oh my god, I don't like her face.
Yeah,
Tall woman. Thank you.
she's an adult too.
She's 17.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
I
she's
thought she was like
17?
12.
Yeah, 17's not an adult.
Oh, I thought she was 18.
She looks like she's like 12. She looks like she's like 8 or something. Yeah, like you said, Ansel. Like she looks like she has a big old forehead. She has a huge forehead.
That's from doing the
She does.
ponytail all the time.
Because
Dude.
I'm just
Nice icicle,
I
Brando.
don't even want to look at pictures of her no more. I'm gonna stop doing that.
All right.
Would probably
Well.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have Sebi on, so we should probably do something with him.
Yeah, Sebi, what did you want to talk
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm open to a lot of things. Like I said, I think cars is the main thing I would know about. Any history discussion, I think I'd be very much able to take.
Any history?
History, cars,
Who
future.
was the worst person ever?
I mean, if you're just talking about who was most likely responsible for most people's deaths, probably Mao Zedong,
Mao Zedong.
communist China. I'm pretty sure most
Yeah.
historians agree he killed more people than anyone. It's like over 40 million at least.
Wow.
Through
Probably
the
had a
Great Leap Forward
reason.
and all the famines.
it was due to the Cultural Revolution.
Cultural
Very-
Revolution, that's what it was. The Great Leap Forward.
What year was that?
This was in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, who did he kill? His
Yeah,
own
it's pretty
people?
crazy.
Yeah, his own people. So he tried to
Yeah.
make a giant cultural revolution where he's going to revolutionize China to be more Western, but also be like communist. And so then what ended up happening is that there was a giant famine and a bunch of people died.
Yeah, China totally sucks.
Millions of people.
Oh, and then they were also prosecuting all the dissidents against the government.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally, if you did like anything, you would be
And they would
punished
target
so harshly.
teachers. They would target teachers. They would students would beat up teachers, force them into town squares, and then make them wear these giant dunce hats. But they were pretty much these giant metal hats, and then they would be like this sign that they would be wearing, like "I'm ashamed of what I do." And
Yeah,
the
they would
point of
publicly
that
shame
was
them.
making people bow their heads down because it was so heavy. There's a lot of pictures about that.
Yeah, I've seen that footage.
That is
There's
hilarious.
videos, too.
Hmm.
Not if you were one of those people.
That's I don't know.
Pretty-
Maybe the Chinese
crazy.
government was just joking. That's a prank.
That's a pretty bad prank.
Took the prank very seriously.
Oh,
I
also
see
the
it. That
Chinese
looks terrible.
the Chinese government has banned Winnie the Pooh.
Well, yeah, because the leader looks like him. It was like a meme. Crazy.
That is pretty
Winnie
funny.
the Pooh was putting people in concentration camps.
Hmm.
They are.
Yeah, no, around that time, the Cultural Revolution laws were also really strict. Like, a lot of people would be, like, hanged and just crazy stuff for, like, I don't know, stealing a
I mean,
potato.
in China, people are shamed for jaywalking.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty socially disrespectful, you know? I think that's how you grade
Yeah.
people,
Oh yeah,
right?
jaywalking
okay.
is
Yeah.
like -10 social credit points or something. and they post it in the newspaper.
Sucks. Oh man.
Have you guys heard about this? You guys know about the social credit system?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
can like prevent you from like getting a ticket and stuff or like traveling.
It can prevent you from a lot
pretty
of
sure.
stuff. And if you have a low one, the government will check in with you like every single week, and you can't do a bunch of stuff. It's pretty crazy. Brando,
Man, that is just
what
such a
flavor
turn
is
off for China, man.
Jesus.
It's incredible.
What flavor is that?
What?
We're gonna have to.
What?
You're gonna have to shade black over Brando's.
This is coffee.
It's coffee? I thought it was like
Jesus.
banana flavor.
Yeah, what was wrong?
Nothing?
You were just There's nothing.
You're gonna have to like cover Brando's thing when you're editing the video. I don't know if you even do that podcast. So.
It's silent, Brando.
Okay, what were we talking about? The social credit system? You guys think it's a good
Yeah.
idea
Yeah, the social
or a
credit
bad
system.
idea?
Oh, but definitely not good.
Not
No.
good, man.
I feel like in school.
You're just making it worse, Brando.
It's way worse.
He's just trying to hide it. I'm not doing anything.
Now you look like you're ashamed to do it.
No, I'm not.
Every
Brando,
publicly
minus
Yeah.
20 social credit points for you. There.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. Not gonna be able to fly home
Eating
this
a
week.
popsicle?
for indecency.
That's
Is that
such
a smart
an
system?
American trope, Brando. Come
Why? What's like the most guiltiest thing you get away with these social points?
You
Like
can't
that.
get away with much. Like, you lose points if you say something bad about the government. I think they
Oh,
can.
yeah, you're being naughty on Twitter.
Yeah, literally, they have WeChat. If you say something bad in a private chat, you get like -5 or 10 points.
Oof. I wonder what's the lowest credit score possible.
The lowest
Zero.
is, it's pretty low.
Surely there's like negative.
I think C tier is like if you get below 700 points. If you're above 1,050, you're in like AAA tier, which is the best one.
So it's almost like your credit score, but for social credit.
It's like the
You're at
credit score,
1,000,
but it determines
and already
everything.
part of the Chinese Communist Party.
The surveillance
Only
in China's
people are-
crazy. Like,
Only people that are part of the party have 1,000 plus 1,000 social credit score.
no, regular people can get it.
Man,
Yeah, but usually you're going to be really invested in the party, and that's why you'll be so socially
Oh
credited.
yeah, you'll just be like a
Yeah.
meat puppet at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Either you're a meat puppet or you're literally part of the party.
Yeah. Well, I would totally blow to live in China.
You know, Xi Jinping
Yeah.
has the highest social credit point score. He has infinity
He's
social
a great
credit.
leader.
They're glorious leaders.
Brando, what is like the top like governmental position in China? Like we have president, some countries
General
have prime
secretary.
minister, general secretary. Okay, so he's like the top guy there, basically.
Being a secretary
Yeah.
is totally lame.
Yeah, that's such a lame name. Jeez.
Secretary General.
Mhm.
Oh no, I think it's
Okay.
Premier. It's because the Secretary General is also Premier
He should be like Supreme
and all
Emperor.
that stuff.
That'd be way cooler.
Supreme Emperor.
Uh huh.
It's like
That would be cool. I would like China like 3% more if they did that.
Yeah. It would suck to live in China. It's
crazy.
like one camera per 7 people. I'm pretty sure.
no, actually, yeah. President is
Nothing.
no. President is their highest rank. President is their highest rank, but the president is also the general secretary and the premier of the party.
Mm.
I see.
Did they vote?
Man,
Yeah, the communist. Yeah, everyone can vote just for the Communist Party.
Do the votes matter?
Yeah, either you get Communist guy A or Communist guy B.
oh wow,
Wow.
that's really monumental.
Mhm. Great
You
election.
know what really sucks is that China, I think now is either the biggest or the second biggest market in the world. So now so many companies like American and Western companies are like really caving in to China and like are really afraid to criticize them. Like what's his name? He's the guy from Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban.
He's a really wealthy guy. Mark Cuban. Yeah, I think once he was asked about China and like all the crazy stuff they do, and he's just like, it's none of my business. To really oversimplify
Wow.
it. Or like Disney at the end of the Mulan movie, like thanked the Chinese government for like allowing them to film in this one area, which is where they're like what is the group called? It's like that Muslim group within China that they're basically
Yeah.
like putting in
ISIS?
concentration camps, and they're like,
The Uyghur.
Oh,
no, yeah, Uyghur Muslims, and they'll literally like sterilize the woman, and then China was asked like, what are the living conditions there, and they're like, once they live, they have a much higher quality of life.
I heard they
And they
like
probably say that 'cause
make
they don't
the
have-
Muslim guys drink wine and like do other stuff they're not allowed to do, which is kind of messed up.
Man, that's so.
They
Yeah.
kill them too.
That
They just
sucks.
kill them. A lot of them, like
It's
millions.
just like-
So, it would totally suck to be a Muslim, especially in China.
Yeah, wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be
Yeah.
anything in China, even if I was like the top
I
guy,
would
because
love
I
to
think
be
there's so
the
much
supreme
pressure.
emperor. That would be dope.
What if okay,
But that's not the rule.
Okay.
hypothetical question. Today, you and Xi Jinping switch bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And you wake up and you're Xi Jinping. What would you
How
do?
many wives do I have?
Of course.
Okay.
So I'm saying, Sebi,
Number
you're
one
going to
thing
ask
Straight
like
Back cares
a weird question. Sebi, what would you do if you were Xi Jinping?
Xi Jinping. Okay, realistically speaking, I mean, I would try to do just for one day.
Mm-hmm. No, for a month.
For a month.
For a month, okay. I don't really know what I would do.
I would tank it. Well,
I
I
mean,
get
I
to
feel like-
transfer back after, right?
Yeah.
Tank the economy. America #1. It's great.
Probably. Maybe I'll try to like demilitarize China as much as I could and like
No, but then
free all the
rest
Uyghur
of the
Muslims.
party would start going against
I'll
you.
kill him.
Yeah, that's another issue. Like, at what point would they like start to turn on you? Like, if I were to try to free the Uyghur Muslims, like, would they be like, "Nah, man, you can't do that"?
They would probably turn on me when I
don't
marry
know.
all their wives.
That's all Trip Talk's thinking about.
Well, in a month, I would do that.
No, that's a tough question.
And I would do what I said. I mean, just tank the economy, do a bunch of stupid stuff, switch back. Oh, I would also give myself $1 million at least, like a bunch of money, and then
Only $1 million.
I would give myself like a bunch of Bitcoin or something, or a bunch of stock.
No, what if you were the you were Xi Jinping for the rest of your life?
Then China.
Okay, now
number
that
one?
I
Oh
don't
my
really
God.
want to be him for the rest of my life,
I
though.
would like to.
China would be #1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that point. Like, you're never gonna go back, so you're never gonna enjoy the U.S. So might as well just make China number
I would
one.
do what Xi
I don't know.
Jinping is doing, but better.
Are you gonna build up the Chinese Navy?
Yeah, and I'm gonna take over the world. Probably. They're going to invade
Are you
America.
gonna
Probably go for
eventually.
Taiwan first.
Are you gonna invade Vietnam?
Vietnam sucks, dude. But I mean, sure.
The Chinese have always wanted to invade Vietnam, historically.
Yeah, Brando, don't they still claim that like they own Taiwan basically?
Yes, they do. So you could go and invade Taiwan.
Cool. I don't
Oh,
like
okay.
Taiwan.
But China doesn't have full control over. Whoa, I totally forgot. Hong Kong. China doesn't have full control over Hong Kong, but they're gonna
Yeah,
get it
they're-
eventually,
yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're like banning all
Yeah,
the
it's
newsstands
because-
now or something. It's messed up. Hong Kong,
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
free
Messed
Hong
up.
Kong. Honestly,
Yeah, really though, free Hong Kong. Disney's probably gonna silence us.
it was better
I
when
mean,
Europe
you know,
was
the
in
reason-
control.
The reason why the British let go of Hong Kong is because they knew they were eventually gonna have conflict with the Chinese, and they didn't want to have that. They were not in a position to fight against the Chinese.
That's probably true.
So they gave it to
Yeah,
China.
that would have like ended the world or made it all Chinese.
What,
If I was
fighting
in
against
Hong
the
Kong-
British? A war between the British and the Chinese, I don't think there might have been U.S. involvement, but might not. Because the United States never supported the British having
Good,
colonies.
they're racist. I don't know about that actually, but good. I think that Britain totally sucks.
I mean, Winston Churchill has been regarded as a racist.
Who?
Winston Churchill.
Exactly. I didn't know. I
I
thought
heard that
Winston
like something
Churchill was a
he
good
pulled
guy.
like
The reason they
Rice
said
funds
Winston
out of
Churchill was a bad guy was because he did not care about India.
he didn't care
Name
like
one
he
person.
didn't care as in I hate India or didn't care like I just don't want to be involved in India.
Name one person who cares about India.
The
Indian
Indians.
president.
Pakistan.
outside of India, and in a good
Pakistan.
way.
The United States.
You can't name drop on the podcast, Ansel.
Just bleep it out.
Okay, what's the timestamp? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I guess so.
How am I supposed to name someone and like what?
Just I was thinking like
Yeah, you
a
just said,
celebrity
like-
or someone that people would know.
Uh,
He's here.
Shah Rukh
Oh,
Khan.
she followed me back on Instagram like yesterday, or this morning actually.
Shah Rukh Khan.
I bet
No, I don't know
slave
who Shah
traders
Rukh Khan is.
probably care a lot about India.
I-
Because that's
I
where most of
think-
the slaves are.
You know those semi truck drivers that have their semi trucks all decorated with Indian decorations? Those who care about India.
I don't know.
India
I've
is
never
probably
seen
a
those,
good place.
no.
I don't have anything against India, besides
Neither do I.
slavery.
India seems
No,
cool.
but
They have
they
good
say
food.
that they don't like Winston Churchill because they say that Winston Churchill did not try to prevent the famine that occurred in
Well,
India.
it wasn't his country.
I mean, he was kind of the prime minister. Well,
I would have to do more
what
research
happened
on
was
it.
that the British were exporting all the food out of India.
Wasn't that just like
Wait,
supplied
Trey,
for war or
Mhm.
something?
Huh?
Wasn't that like
Who
supply-
followed you on Instagram?
Like for
They
the
were
war?
trying
What's
to
up, Kyle?
supply the war effort. They exported all the food from India, and now the Indians started dying of starvation.
Oof.
And the Indians, so that's why the Indians hate Winston Churchill.
I'm like
Yeah.
reading this
He's
He's still an
article
important
about
guy regardless,
Indian child slaves, and it won't like tell me a price for how much.
What?
I'm
He's
trying. That's
not
what I
supposed to
looked up.
buy.
How
though. Hey,
much are
hey
Indian
guys,
slaves?
let's assume the best, and Treypac wants to
I
buy
don't
them
want
to
buy
free
them.
them.
I want to.
Oh, that's good.
I'm
You're a
just
good guy.
wondering.
Yeah. Maybe I
Oh,
would
buy
do
them
that one
to
day
free
if I was a
them?
Yeah,
billionaire.
you're gonna
Build, like
buy
a black
slaves for them,
I
right?
slave market.
Like there's very few people who could buy all of them. The slave trade in India is like $150 billion industry.
Bill Gates could buy half of it and still have 50
Elon Musk
billion,
could buy
and
all
There's
still
of
have
them.
38 million.
Bezos.
There's 38 million slaves in India. More slaves than any other country.
How much is one though? How much is one good one? Good quality.
I
Why do
mean,
you want? Why do you care about the
Because I
quality? You're
want
there
to, like,
to-
Estimate a price. It's interesting to me. It's not that like I want one. I just want to know the price.
A good quality
mean,
woman
Either
slave.
one.
I'm gonna guess like 4 to 6.
Why did you have to add women to it?
Yeah, so
Ansel?
you're a creep.
It's really weird.
No,
What are you gonna do with your slaves,
Because-
also?
It seems you want that
What?
slave for perverse reasons.
No, that's not. I was not saying for me. I was saying for Trey.
Why would I want that? I'm not
Yeah,
saying
so-
how much would it be for me to buy one. I'm saying how much is it in India for anyone to buy one? Like, what is the cost?
Cal's just sitting back enjoying this conversation.
Brando, do you know? I bet you know.
Maybe like
Brando.
10,000.
I don't know. Why
I
do I
can't
need to
find
know
it on
about a
Google.
slave trade?
That's a good thing.
You don't need to know, okay? Just stop it. We're going to stop talking about Indian slave trade.
Okay.
We could talk about like the Arab slave trade.
We're not going to talk about any slave trade because then it's going to go into a weird conversation. Ansel's going to mention women slaves.
Whoa, what?
Ansel's gonna talk all about his women slave fantasies. Weirdo. Oh, the average. What? Okay, this is talking about some stupid stuff.
Was like Windex.
Oh, did you hear about the Coca-Cola Be Less White presentation?
Yes, I heard
What
that
happened?
from whatever her name is, the lady who wrote White
What?
Fragility. So
You know,
Coca-Cola has hired this lady. I mean, I guess I'll explain. We'll both explain. Whatever I don't get, you
I
explain,
see it.
Brando. So Coca-Cola has hired this lady, this like author. I don't know her name, but she wrote this book called White Fragility. Basically, White Fragility says black people can't save themselves from racism. They need white people to do it for them. They're not capable of doing it. And so basically she goes there and she's trying to train Coca-Cola employees how to be less white.
Yeah, so it's
Why?
Robin DeAngelo.
Robin DiAngelo, that's her name. There you go.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then she goes to Coca-Cola and tells them that tells all the white people that you need to be less white. This is the training, right, that they have at Coca-Cola so that Coca-Cola can not be responsible for any racist litigation, right? Like if someone sues Coca-Cola, they're not liable, right?
Yeah, so they can be like, hey, we have this, anti-racist lady. Robin DiAngelo spoke at our
I don't see how
headquarters, come on.
like
she
being
can't-
less white is helping racism.
It doesn't. It's just
What does that
kind of-
even mean?
It really
to be
doesn't.
less
That
white?
just sounds like
it
it's going to
means
create
that
resentful.
you are
Like,
less,
what if you're less white? What are you more of? You know, are you just more Homo sapien?
I think they said you need to be. Yeah, let me see. Let me
Oh,
just.
the girl who did it looks so
Definitely not
stupid.
colorblind.
I hate her. Now I don't even know who she is. Fragility?
Yeah, I don't really know what her degree is or anything.
Why teach
Yeah,
the
it's
course
just-
of
Okay, so
don't be
yeah,
racist
so they're
by saying
saying-
don't be white? Like, just don't be racist.
It's really weird.
It's really weird cult, man.
So they're saying be less oppressive, be less arrogant, be less be more humble, be more believe.
These are traits
Yeah.
of the white man.
No, these
Yeah,
are
no,
opposite
you're
of the
supposed
white
to-
man. Opposite.
Being arrogant is a trait.
You have to
though.
be
You're
those
saying
things.
Arrogance is a trait. These
No.
other ones.
Yeah.
No,
And
no,
of
no.
course, if you question
Yeah,
this,
you're
this
not-
just proves that you're being white.
Oh,
So
I'm
stop being
sorry,
white.
man.
Well, and also you're not supposed to be defensive. You're not supposed to be defensive.
Okay.
Also, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, Ansel.
How would a non-white person feel?
Yeah, that's what we're asking you.
I mean, not because of that. I'm just interested, you know, because you've been pretty
Yeah, what's
quiet.
your opinion, Ansel? Kyle, you should weigh in on
Oh.
this too.
Yeah.
Wait, opinion about what?
On this Coca-Cola.
About being less white
About the
in
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Very weird by Coca-Cola, especially. Just make soda. That's all you have to do. Just make soda and sell it.
Well,
and
it's not
that's
like
it.
Coca-Cola is telling outside people. This is a course they're like making all their employees go to, teaching them to be less white.
Yeah,
Or probably
because
just the white ones.
they don't want to have liability. They don't want to have one of their employees sue them for being discriminatory. So what they did is they have this class so they can cover their asses.
Yeah, just don't be discriminatory in the first
Yeah.
place.
How racist can you be making soda?
Well, it's like if you go around
Hey,
your office
soda's a
with a
historically
whip
white industry.
and you just whip all the black people, that's pretty racist for a company.
That's
I
very
know, so-
racist.
I'm
That is
not saying
pretty racist.
Coca-Cola did that, but that might have been what happened.
Okay, so then they have Robin DiAngelo come over,
She's a genius.
and they have
Also, the fact that you're questioning this practice just shows that
Wait. No,
you're
no,
just
no,
too
no,
white,
no.
man.
It's good. It's good. This is good. I like this.
You're
It's
just
good.
too white. Stop
Oh,
being
no,
so
no.
white, so.
Okay. Okay.
according to Robin DiAngelo, black people can be white.
Really?
Whoa.
They have white people traits.
So is white being more like a state of thought and philosophy, kind of?
Yeah, kind of.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It's a state of thought and philosophy for everyone who's not white, and then if you're white, it's just the default.
But if you're white, can you, and if you try to be less white and you succeed, like obviously Robin DiAngelo has, because obviously she's not that white. Does that mean, what does that mean?
She's
Are you like
white.
Oriental? Are you like
No,
Indian?
then
What?
that means you're just
You know what it means, right? Because I know what it means. I just don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to think of words right now because I know it. I know what being white is, but because like I've used the slang on lots of people
Cracker?
before. No, that's just another word. It's like the same exact word. Cracker's more of like a bitch for white people.
Pretty much.
Like
I'm
being
like
white.
looking up Robin DiAngelo young bikini and I can't find anything.
Well, why do you want to
Why,
look that
man?
up?
Just
That's like
wondering.
really weird.
Like
Jesus.
Come on, man.
As soon as
Don't
someone
support
says
that.
some female figure, right? Someone talks about a female. You go
No.
ahead, go to the internet,
I
put their
was just
name, and then
wondering.
in the right next to it, put young bikini on
Because
it.
she's like 64. What did she look like when she was like 20?
I bet Trapehawk is checking out her work.
Probably.
True. Sorry.
Robin DiAngelo.
Well, also, how do you feel about this?
I just said how I
You
felt
like
like
avoided
2
the
minutes ago.
question.
I said
I mean, also,
this is very
doesn't want to
good.
be accused
This
of
is a
being
good
white.
step. This is a good
There
step
you go.
in the
There you go.
racial.
You think they're taking the
Inclusion.
right? You think they're
Oh.
doing it the right way?
Yes.
Actually.
Yes.
Alright, so you're on the right side of
I don't know how
history.
to feel. Yes, yes.
You don't
Okay.
know how to feel.
Good.
So you're
There you go.
unopinionated.
Very good.
Wait, no. This is good. It's good. Racial inclusion, good.
That's not what this is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then
But like, here's the
Racial, I
sad.
don't know.
It's like
this is
Well,
about
just don't be a
Racial equity.
colonist or whatever. Don't be a racist.
colonist.
just
Whatever.
teach people how not to do this. Just don't insult them being white.
It's sad though. I mean, also by Robin DiAngelo's own standards, as a non-white person, you can't actually help your own people. You need us
Are you
to.
serious?
Racist white lady has
But then
become
again,
the
it's like
ambulance
it's kind of confusing, you know, because she says brown and black people can be white. So does that mean you can help your own people if you become white? It's like what's the word in Buddhism and Hinduism when you like reach your peak? Like
No,
Isn't it like
This is
Dharma?
what she means. This is what she means. Okay, you're white, right? But then you have to become her to then help everyone else.
So you have to.
She's like,
okay,
She's like
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
yeah, the Messiah.
it's she's a
You
savior.
have to ascend to
Good for
her
her.
level. Go and help everybody
You
else.
have to reach her level of what is it called, like Dharma.
The
You've just like
only
reached
people-
transcendence.
the only people who can reach your level are white people,
Dang.
because black people can't help themselves, at least according to her book.
Unless they become white.
But
Through
when she says a
God.
black person becomes white, it means they become a white supremacist. Okay,
Oh, okay.
they become
Yeah,
the
can't
bad
really
traits of white people. A black person cannot become the good traits of, or a non-white white person.
Miranda, what are you talking about? Earlier you were like, let's not talk about slavery because we always end up getting in a weird conversation. This is way weird conversation.
I was talking about Robert DiAngelo's philosophy and how it's
I
kind of
think the Coca-Cola thing is retarded. I think it's so unnecessary, and I think if y'all have some racist employees, just fire
Exactly.
them. I mean, who the
Man,
hell
you're
can
just
be
like contributing to whiteness, man. Come on.
Why would you, if
Come
an
on, man.
employee is racist and they're being actively racist to people in your company, why would you want them to still be at your company?
you don't want
Yeah.
them to be in your company. That's just toxic workplace.
Exactly. They're just gonna be, if they're like a white supremacist and you tell them to stop being white, they're just gonna be mad and white.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
So what according to Robin DiAngelo theorem, right? Only white people can become less white, and then if anyone who's not white can, and anyone who is not white can become white, but they can only become the bad traits of being white.
So wouldn't they want to become white?
They
No, because
become
then they
white
have the bad
and-
traits, remember?
and supporting white people.
Why aren't those just bad traits? Just don't be racist. Don't have bad traits.
Treypuck, if you're confused by this just means that you're just too
I
white.
guess so. I'm sorry.
So that's Robin DiAngelo's theory, that only white people can ascend to her level because only white people can become less white and then help everybody else. That's the
New
gist of
topic?
it.
Okay,
Yes.
I have something
Wait,
here.
are we Treypuck, are we not allowed to name
Yes.
drop people?
If they are
Oh,
in
okay,
the
then.
podcast server,
It would be
it's fine,
really ridiculous.
but if not, no.
Oh, it would be all right then. Well, then it would be really like ridiculous, but also believable if Mr. History guy teacher, 8th
From
grade,
first grade.
were to hire Robin
Oh,
DiAngelo to lecture the class, especially all the very white people who could also
Yes.
possibly
That would be
scream.
awesome. I would love to take her class.
That would not surprise me.
Oh, also her class
I
is
don't know.
How much is it, Brando?
$20,000.
I think that's worth it.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
reasonable.
Okay.
So you need to take her class to be less white, and it's also $20,000.
Gender
It's almost like she's benefiting from a capitalist system.
gender reveal parties.
Continue.
How do you guys feel about them?
I'm
Waste of
Waste
time.
of time. Why?
okay. But also, they're okay as long as they don't do some stupid
I
ass
have-
crap. Like there was this one gender reveal party where they had like some firecrackers and they started a forest
Oh,
fire.
yeah. There's this one that I'm looking at now.
And then
This is 22 hours ago. Gender reveal party. Gender reveal device. Explosion kills father to be and his brother.
What do you mean?
Jesus.
So you mean gender reveal device kills father? What?
I'll
A
screen share it.
device? What even is it then?
It's tragic,
That's so
but it's kind of
something.
funny.
These gender reveal parties are really dangerous.
Agreed. Look at this.
I feel like I hear more
This guy's a
issues with
genius.
them than anything
Or
else.
I mean, R.I.P. R.I.P. Bro.
Yeah.
How does
Man.
it
He
even
was
happen?
he was assembling the device in
So
Liberty
you
City,
guy was
and it exploded.
Well, that's more the problem of the device, then, isn't it?
He built it.
Maybe
he decided
maybe he
to
was doing
build an
something wrong.
explosive. He was like building a pipe bomb, and it blew up. Pretty crazy.
Why
Man,
would you want to build
Oh,
a pipe bomb?
it's literally a pipe
like
bomb.
really
I didn't even read
retarded.
this. The device consisted of some type of pipe. I wasn't building a bomb, man. It was for my kids.
Oh my
yo.
god.
He was gonna commit terrorism in the name
you
of
better,
his
you
baby
better,
being female.
you better just
No,
undo
no,
what
so
you
you're-
said, Buck. You were like,
So
this
you're
dude's
telling
a man.
Here, I have a question. How does a pipe bomb reveal your gender?
Maybe that was a cover up.
The explosion is either blue or pink.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so true.
If you
That's
put
very
different
true.
chemicals in
Makes
fire,
sense.
it'll change colors. Maybe he was planning to light a forest
Oh,
fire and all
also-
pink.
Two other gender reveal parties were blamed for sparking
Well,
wildfire in 2020 and
at least the
2017.
baby.
I bet that.
At least the baby didn't die.
It's-
I just had
okay, here's the thing. Gender reveal parties have always been okay until the past 3 years when they've involved explosives which kill people or cause wars.
How did it reach this point?
Here's the thing. Gender reveal parties are completely okay as long as there's no explosives or fireworks
Or if you're
or
doing
some shit like
explosives.
that.
Just have a pink or blue cake.
I
That's all
like,
you need.
Cake
Confetti.
or something, or confetti, blue confetti,
If you are
boom.
going to do
or pink confetti.
explosives, hire a pyrotechnic or something. Just do it professional. Don't be in like
Yes.
California.
Don't make your own pipe bomb.
Don't do it
Don't make a
yourself,
pipe
or you're
bomb.
gonna get
Don't
yourself
create
blown
a
up.
pipe bomb.
Yeah.
That guy would have killed his whole family if he didn't blow himself up.
I mean, I guess that means it's kind of a good thing when you think about it.
He saved his family by killing himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well,
See?
good for the kid. Or it kind of
Yeah.
sucks though.
It was really for
R.I.P.
good in the end.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, it is.
that is a fucking idiot.
But why are we laughing about some guy's death?
thought it
That's
was
like the
funny.
most saddest thing.
Yeah, why are we laughing?
It is.
And I
It
see
is.
man dies or gender reveal bomb kills man or father to be, and I'm like,
I think you'd have
wow.
to scroll down a little bit to find that, though.
All these other topics are stuff that
you know
don't
what?
matter or I don't care about. Like that one was just,
What?
I don't know. Look at this. Why are Canadians complaining about hard butter? Why do I care about that?
That's a very
Oh, did you
serious
see,
issue.
Why do I want to know
El
about
Chapo's
hard butter?
wife got
What
picked
the hell
up.
is hard butter?
El Chapo's wife.
Oh, I've
She's so
read that.
hot. She's
Dude,
a
why?
supermodel.
Well, who is it?
He's El Chapo. But look at El Chapo. He's like a 5 foot tall, short dude. He's like really chubby and he looks stupid as hell. And then that's his wife. Wow. That's why you should get into dealing drugs, Ansel.
Are you Karen or what?
What?
No.
No? Okay. I'm trying to look.
Also,
What?
Anto could get into laundering money. If that,
Oh, yeah.
he could be like,
No.
He'll be like Skylar White.
get like loads of cash and then like launder all of it. And launder 5 million for me, Anto.
Two
Anto's the
found
man.
dead
Jesus.
inside southeast Albuquerque home after fire.
I mean,
Wow.
there's not much to analyze there. It's just really unfortunate.
Wow, that's
Yeah, they died.
R.I.P.
What else is there to?
That sucks. Oh, that's sad.
That really is sad, though. The other one was stupid, but that's just sad.
Yeah.
If you go out like an idiot, you're probably an idiot. I'm like, that's just what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Guys, I don't know if this was in a breakout room we like had this discussion, or if it was just something else.
What's up, Ollie?
But you know
Yeah.
that like,
Oh, what's up,
oh,
Ollie?
Ali's here. Awesome. That's incredible.
What's up?
Hello.
Yo.
I kind of took a nap around 2 and overslept.
Nah, it's okay, man.
Yeah.
We'll
Nope,
take now.
we're here.
Interesting. I was gonna say, Ollie, you can contribute to this discussion too. You know, like, isn't it like 2% of all men in the world are related to Genghis Khan?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like 0.5.
I don't think it's 2%.
I think it's more than 0.5.
I think it's like 50,000 people.
Because he had like 2,000 kids or something,
It's a
right?
lot,
And that
though.
was back when there was like 5,000 people. Or that's a terrible number, but it was. Khan's DNA is present in about 16 million men today. He is baller.
Pretty significant.
Jesus.
Yeah, and that's only men. They don't know. They can't. Since he was a male, they can't really figure out how many women are related to him. Yeah, you said 16 million men.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. So if we like just assume
this other one says 1 in
That.
200.
Here's the thing. Genghis Khan lived so long ago that even if he had one child, is still a bunch of people would be related to him.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean it's still really impressive though.
So it's not that impressive.
It's just gangster.
It's
I think
crazy
it's
to
pretty
think that for all of us. Like all of us
Yeah,
right now, we're
think about
probably
it, we're all related to Julius Caesar.
I don't think I'm related to Julius
I don't know.
Caesar.
Julius Caesar only ever like was with like 2 women, wasn't he?
You know,
Yeah.
It was
you know,
Cleopatra.
you
as
know,
gangster.
Julius Caesar. You know how we pronounce Caesar, but in Latin,
Yeah.
Caesar is actually pronounced Kaiser.
Wow.
That makes sense. Kaiser,
Yeah,
like Kaiser
And the
Permanente.
Germans took that name and they made it, and because it with the Romans, they just took Kaiser and they made that the emperor's name, Kaiser, the Kaiser of Germany.
Also, do you say Julius or Julius?
You say Julius Kaiser.
Ah, okay. So I was saying it right. People would make fun of me.
Is it Julius?
So stupid. I hate those people.
It's
Julius.
Julius Kaiser.
Julius Kaiser.
That's weird.
Man,
Yeah,
living in Rome
Caesar
would
only
be
had 2 kids.
cool if you were certain people. Yeah, come on, Brando. That's not that impressive. That means the
But he
average
lived
probably
so long ago
American.
that we are all related to Alexander the Great.
How many kids did he? Alexander the Great was dope.
In Nevada, I would kind of believe though. I could believe that. Man, it conquered like
Alexander the Great
all of the Middle East, parts of Europe, and even like Asia in
in like
7 years.
10 years.
Wow.
7
He
years,
only
yeah,
had
7
2
years.
Amazing.
kids.
Boom. He just wherever he walked, he conquered.
That's incredible. Were people just wusses and gave up really easily? I mean, no, there was like one island that it took him like 2 months to conquer.
Yeah, but that's
Wasn't
just
it Cyprus?
here's the thing. He had this crowd. He just had a giant army, and then the Persians had horrible generals.
The Persians suck.
But didn't his empire last like 13 years only?
Yeah, it
And
lasted.
then it
13
split up.
years. It lasted his
that
lifetime.
sucks.
It lasted his tenure as king of Macedon, and then when he died, his generals split the empire apart.
That sucks.
Didn't he
Wait,
die from a mosquito bite?
No, he died after eating at this giant banquet. A few days later, he died.
Think it was poison?
From like food poisoning?
Yeah, with food poisoning.
Like, wasn't his like army like almost like went against him when like he adopted some Persian principles?
I have no idea.
I never heard of that.
Like,
All I know is we had like a discussion a couple years ago in history, like was Alexander the Great really great? And you could argue there's no point in like conquering that many people, but like I don't know, that's pretty great to me.
Conquering.
Yeah,
like,
that's
To
pretty
conquer
great.
that much land.
I mean,
Didn't
that's
he
pretty
conquer,
great.
7 years. That's pretty
he
incredible.
conquered like everywhere. That's pretty awesome. That's great.
How about let's discuss.
He wasn't morally great. He killed a
About-
bunch of people and probably pillaged a lot and did bad things. But
Oh yeah,
he did some cool
you
stuff.
know how he funded his army by pillaging all the places he
So
conquered.
what?
Dang.
So here's the thing. Let's discuss how if monarchs that have the moniker great are actually great. So we already started off with Alexander the Great. Okay. Who else? Do you want to talk about Catherine the Great?
Catherine the Great. Who's
I don't
that?
know Catherine the Great.
Oh,
No one knows
I know
Catherine's
her
great.
of Russia.
Yeah,
Oh,
Catherine
she
the
was
Great of
probably
Russia.
She did something with Alaska, right?
They don't have Alaska anymore though.
Have
Yeah,
you
well,
heard of the horse story?
The horror story or the horse story?
Horse, like Nay, the horse.
No, I haven't.
She has a story with the horse.
Oh yeah, they say that that she died because she was trying to have sex with a horse.
I was just gonna say it was probably sick.
Well, she was friends with George
Yes.
Washington.
Yeah,
Right.
that was just like, yeah, that was that. So there was also Peter the Great. Peter the Great is known for building the Russian Navy and actually making Russia an empire. Catherine the Great is known for restructuring Russia into a like full-on empire. She brought the Enlightenment to Russia. She freed all the serfs. Well, not really, kind of. She made the slaves serfs. That's what happened. Yes, she freed all the slaves.
Nah. I don't think she's deserving
Who?
of great. No way. That's not enough. See, you don't even know her name, and you were just told it.
And Peter the Great, he's known for beating the Swedes, which were the greatest power of Europe at the time. He beat the Swedes. He built up the Russian Navy
What
in
year
like
was this?
10 years. This was back in the 1700s.
I feel like Alexander the Great did better hundreds of years before. So maybe he can be Peter the Good.
Over two.
Oh, and also Peter
Over-
the Great. Peter the Great made Russia 10 times its
Is he
size.
great in Russia's opinion? Or
He's great in Russia's opinion because before Peter the Great, you had Russia just pretty much just Moscow. You had like you had Russia in the European section, and then a little bit on the coast, northern coast. Then Peter the Great made it pretty much Russia how it is now.
I mean, Russia, how it is now, like Siberia, like almost no one lives there, so it's
Yeah,
not
there's,
really
like,
Yeah.
conquering. You're just kind of going over land. It's mine now, I guess.
like
So
I
yeah,
think
that's,
he's like Peter the above average.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro, you conquered a bunch
Yeah,
of
Peter
polar
the
bears.
above average.
Like
So impressive.
who else was? Oh, there was Frederick the Great,
The
Frederick-
Prussian guy.
the Prussian dude. Okay, Frederick the Great. He's known for okay,
Prussian?
in his Prussia,
Old German
Old
Empire
Germany.
Kingdom.
Northern Germany. Okay, so
Germany.
he's known for being a wuss when the first like 2 years of his reign, he runs away from battle, and then he's so embarrassed by running away that he's like, I'm not battle ever again. And then during the 7 Years' War, he fights like 20 countries all at once and wins.
Who was he
Jesus.
fighting?
He was fighting all the other German kingdoms.
he
He was
won?
fighting the Bavarians, the Austrians. He
It was-
won.
Did
was-
he like create Germany
He was
or something?
He made Prussia
But
powerful.
now Prussia's gone. So
Prussia's
he's not
gone.
great. Well, I mean, Alexander the
Then
that's
Great.
again,
not-
so
but
Macedonia is also
that's
kind
not
of
his
gone.
in my
fault.
mind, I don't know.
Actually, no, Prussia still exists. Berlin was part of
But is it Prussia
Prussia.
now, or is it Nazi town? Or I mean,
It's
sorry,
Germany.
Germany.
Okay, here's the thing.
Wow, wow.
Prussia is made, right? You have Prussia, and then Prussia invades. Then Prussia fights with France, and then takes all the other German kingdoms and makes Germany. So pretty much Prussia is Germany.
Crazy.
So,
So-
Brenda, before Germany, there was a bunch of German kingdoms, right?
Yeah,
And
there
what,
was-
Prussia was one of the biggest ones?
Yeah, so the two biggest ones were Austria and
Is
Prussia.
Austria still around?
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Austria's still around.
Prussia is just Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if whoever was this, like, the great people we're talking about, as long as your legacy was kept strong until you died, and the bad stuff to your, like, nation only happened after you died, I think you deserve great.
Yeah, this guy was probably pretty great.
Yeah.
This is not really your fault what happens after you die.
Great. Because he
That sounds
made
pretty great. Or maybe the really good. I don't know about the great, but
We
the really
should-
good.
We
Then
should
there-
bring back.
then
put in,
there's a-
like a word at the end of people's names. I think that would be super cool.
Julius
And
Caesar the mediocre.
Oh, what about Wait, what do you think? Richard the Lionheart actually had a lion heart?
What?
He was a very good king. He fought against the French, and he pretty much almost won, but then he died, and then his son pretty much ruined it.
Was his son the wuss, or was it his brother that was the wuss?
No, it was okay. So Richard the Lionheart is his son is John. You know the Magna Carta?
Yeah, the Jay-Z album.
Oh
That
yeah.
was him, really?
Yeah. So his son is the one that had to sign the Magna Carta because he was such a bad king.
Oh, because
Because-
he got like was a villain. Okay, wow, that sucks.
Wait,
So
wasn't
his
the
son
Magna
is
Carta
God.
signed because there was conflict in the United Kingdom?
Yeah, there was conflict between the nobles and the king.
Oh, okay. And then the
The
Magna
nobles-
Carta outlined certain like rights for the nobles or the citizens as a
Yeah.
whole. I
It
forgot.
just pretty much
I learned about
pretty
that
much
in
said
Bradford's class.
the king is all powerful.
The king is what?
Isn't all powerful.
Oh wow, it's a pretty bold statement for
Yeah, good
that
for
time.
them.
Wow, that sucks.
So yeah, that's Richard the Lionheart was pretty good.
So what did he do? He defeated France in what year? War was it?
It was the 100 Years' War.
100 Years War. Yes.
I just looked up greatest
Yeah.
person ever, and Muhammad wins. So what did he do besides?
Like Muhammad
no.
Ali. I'm kidding. I know who it is. You know, that is one I don't think. In terms of the most influential person, he's probably the
Who's
second,
the most?
or maybe like third. Probably Jesus is the most influential person.
Pretty
in
influential.
history.
Jesus is ranked
Didn't even
third
exist.
on this list.
Who's number
That-
I
one?
don't know if I agree with that.
And then who's number
Isaac
2?
Newton. Buddha is
Oh
fourth.
my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Nah, I don't think Muhammad would be.
Muhammad. There's
Most
so many
influential or
people,
greatest.
a part of Islam.
Yeah. I mean, I say, "Oh my god," like every day, all the time. You know?
Yeah, but
What about
Isaac Newton is a second.
Muhammad was heck.
what about George the Dutiful? George the Dutiful?
Dutiful?
Yeah,
Nah, I
George.
bet he's
dumb.
below average. He's
What-
probably below average.
Why do you think he's below average?
I don't know. Just not a very cool
I
name.
look
George
him up,
the
and
Dutiful.
he doesn't
like,
even on the side
okay.
have like a Google thing come up for him. So he's not cool.
Yeah, you can't win. You can't win like that.
Okay,
I mean, that means
George
none
the
of us would
Dutiful
win.
is
anything.
usually not known as George. George the Dutiful is usually known as just. Most people don't call him George. Very little.
Okay.
Oh, I looked up his
Then he
actual
doesn't
Brando,
matter.
is that
He
just
doesn't
like-
and he comes up.
What you call him in your pen pal letters or
He's
something?
George 6.
No, they call him George the Sixth. The
I
Sixth
see. George VI.
is pretty much his only claim to fame is that he got and ran away to Canada when World
He
War II happened.
also
Wait, what did he do?
had his left lung removed. George
Who?
George 6, George the
Are you-
Dutiful.
I didn't even
George
know you
the
could do
VI.
that.
Yeah, so he's just famous for having his
You can't
palace
have your
by the Nazis. Palace was bombed by the Nazis. He didn't run away to Canada, and he stuttered a lot.
That totally sucks.
you can't
Wow.
Then really
You
he should be
can't-
called George the Stutterful. Oh man, that's
you
pretty
can't
much-
remove
I
your whole lung. You can remove part of it, and they can regrow.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
That's
he died of
disgusting.
a massive heart attack. That's nice.
that guy just sounds bad.
Who?
Who? George the Dutiful?
Wow.
His only claim to fame is king during World War II. That's it. Boom.
That sucks.
Of the United Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh, would it be? Indonesia. Thailand.
Which one's your favorite pope, Brando, of all time?
I don't know. I don't follow popes.
Okay.
This I like this Pope.
I feel like this one is he's a phony. And he just strives to be popular. Yes.
Francis? Maybe.
I don't know
I don't
much
know.
about him.
Popes.
All I know is there was some sort of accident where he liked a post of some sort of like Brazilian Instagram
That's
model.
so cool.
I don't know if it was an accident though.
Wow.
But I think it was an accident. But I don't know how that happened.
What do you? Okay, how about ranking the president?
Number 1, Andrew Jackson.
It's
Number one, nah,
Andrew
Abraham
Jackson,
Lincoln.
really?
What?
Probably.
No way, dude.
He's a
Nah.
war hero.
Andrew Jackson took all the Native Americans and killed
He's
them
a
all.
war hero.
Nah, the only thing cool about Andrew Jackson was that he got like
Yeah, but he
kinda
went ahead
grew
and
up
forced
fast, I
all
guess.
the Native Americans from their home, and then they all died in the Trail of Tears. There's like hundreds
Yeah.
Also,
of millions.
Yeah, did you not learn about that?
Yeah, nah.
Not a good
Not
guy.
Andrew Jackson.
also look,
Not
he
Andrew
won
Jackson.
a duel against some dude. He won a
Wow, a
couple
duel.
duels,
That's so
actually.
okay. He's automatically.
Bro,
gonna
there's
wanna
like
go
thousands of
out.
people in history who have won
Abraham
duels.
Lincoln.
Isn't he like
Out
a
of
war
all the-
hero?
Yeah, no, Abraham Lincoln, I think, is the most cliche, but definitely
Who?
probably the best choice.
Yeah.
Right.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
But Lincoln,
Yeah, very good.
It's
He's
cliche,
pretty-
but
Lincoln
it's
said that.
true.
everyone calls him the best. But he is pretty very good.
Like, I don't really
Well,
think
there's an
anyone can
actual
compete with
picture
him.
of Andrew Jackson. That's crazy. Andrew Jackson is
Does he
literally
look really
the
mean?
people's president.
Just not if you're brown.
He destroyed the second bank
Yeah.
of the United States. That is so cool.
Oh yeah, I think I heard
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
war against the banks.
I don't see he killed Native Americans. I see forced migration, which also doesn't sound good.
Yeah, forced migration.
Yeah,
Same
that
thing.
killed them.
That was
Yeah,
like to death.
yeah, that killed them.
According
Forced
to you
migration
guys,
killed
let's
them.
see that. I'll look it up.
Like Mao didn't kill like 40 million people by himself with the 40 million bullets. He killed them because he didn't give them. He made them not
this
have
sounds
food.
terrible. Andrew
Exactly.
Jackson recommended that troops systematically kill Indian women and children after massacres in order to complete the extermination.
Exactly.
Oh
He
my
killed
God.
Native
That's
Americans.
extreme.
He ordered the death of Native Americans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson is
Not a
like
good-
probably
Oh,
not
and
near the
also he
bottom.
paved the way for cotton plantation slavery. This guy totally sucks.
Exactly.
Oh wait, no, that says the Creeks. What are the Creeks?
Man,
I don't know if he did. He was okay. Yeah, this guy totally sucks. I just thought he was cool because he did some cool things. But
Okay, cool thing does not outweigh the completely horrible
the
things
corny
he's
answer.
done.
Abraham Lincoln was the best one because he did the slavery.
but also the truest one.
It's
That's
the
not
easiest
corny.
answer. George Washington was pretty cool.
It's for a
United
reason.
States first.
Okay, who's the second best then? Okay, we're
Probably
doing the
George
tier system.
Washington,
So,
maybe.
so Abraham Lincoln is S tier.
I would say George Washington and Abraham Lincoln are S
Sure.
tier.
Okay, who's an A tier president?
Ronald Reagan,
A-tier
maybe?
presidents. Let's talk about
I
A
don't
tier.
know.
I mean,
Crack
he did.
epidemic.
Oh yeah,
Crack
he's like
epidemic.
C tier.
Yeah, and then also he went ahead and killed a bunch of people in Nicaragua. Which
Yeah,
Okay.
he took U.S. money, allowed the Contras to sell drugs, to then
I don't
give
know
them
anything about
arms.
these presidents. What about Theodore Roosevelt? What would you put him at?
Theodore Roosevelt built the
National
Navy.
parks.
Built the Navy. He built up
What
the
racist
Navy.
things
That's
did he do?
nice.
I heard he didn't like natives,
Yeah.
That sucks.
but he made the national
Okay,
parks
and he
and stuff.
probably didn't kill anybody with his hands.
No, he paved the way for American imperialism.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who is your S tier?
He-
Who are your S tiers? Just George.
I think George Washington and Abraham Lincoln are S tier. They're just beyond.
That's it.
Oh,
Not even
yeah.
Andrew Jackson.
For sure.
Andrew Jackson.
No
sucks.
way. He's like F tier.
Did you
Dude,
guys?
it's not
okay,
Andrew
okay.
Jackson.
Did you guys see? Joe Biden said the N word.
Joe
I'm not sure I
Biden.
believe
Is,
that.
I think Joe Biden is. C
I mean-
tier. He's a meh president.
He said the N word.
We'll see
I
after
don't think
4
we
years.
can really judge by this point.
It's been like a month.
Okay, let's talk about
Joe Biden said the N
Like a
word.
day ago.
But the
He
Theodore
said it in some
Roosevelt
thing.
as
Huh?
an A-tier president. Who else is A tier?
I don't know. I don't know the presidents, dude.
Also,
Was
I don't know.
FDR cool?
Miranda, how was Dwight D. Eisenhower?
Dwight D. Eisenhower built he approved money for freeways to be built, but then the cities went ahead and
Oh,
built them
man.
for black
Clinton was
people's
pretty pimp,
neighborhoods.
but he kind of sucked.
Clinton kind of
Okay,
sucks.
what about
He's a
FDR? Was he
C-tier
cool?
president. He was like
World War II.
He was okay.
Nah, man, he put Japanese people in work
Yeah,
camps.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
hella racist.
Japanese
He was
people.
hella racist.
Okay,
He also
Japanese people in the United States are
Don't
not
even.
bad, but didn't they do like the same thing in their country? And outside of their countries,
That
It's
doesn't
not
make
right.
it right.
that doesn't make it
No.
right.
I
So
mean, they're not
FDR
responsible for what
Okay, it was a
they
bad point,
other people
whatever.
did in their own country or their previous
Okay,
country.
so
What do you mean
FDR
their own
put
country, man? They were Americans.
Internment camps.
Yeah,
that
bro,
Okay.
there were Americans at that point.
R.I.P.
Okay. There was also a lot of policies before the war. He really wanted to fight in the. He really wanted to fight in the war before they even had a reason to fight in the
Cool.
war. He started Social Security, all the
That's
social programs.
pretty good.
Yep.
But hasn't that had like a
Yeah.
really bad effect on a lot of communities?
Yeah, we learned this
Yeah,
in
it
Mr.
totally
Becker's
sucks.
class.
So this
Yeah,
guy's
so-
racist.
The FDR is C tier. He
I
did
think he's a
a lot
little
of good.
below C tier,
He
to be
did a lot
honest.
of good things, but also a lot of
What
bad
year was
things.
he?
C
Oh,
tier.
World War II. Okay.
Right.
I would say since we're putting George Washington in S tier, you kind of have to be like, okay, he was really good for his time, because didn't he have slaves and stuff? Like that's pretty bad.
Yeah, he did have to say.
He
Yeah,
did.
but that was kind of normal at the time, and he wanted
'Cause
to
you
free
could
his
almost
slaves
say
too.
that-
It was in like
Oh,
his will
also-
to
Yeah, I
free
read
his
that. I
slaves.
read that.
Also, Thomas Jefferson
But his
is
wife-
F tier.
So Andrew Jackson.
Oh, yeah,
was
Thomas
totally
Jefferson.
normal at the time because they, look
Stop, dude.
At the
no,
time-
he's
No.
not
at the
No.
time.
here.
You killed a bunch of Native Americans.
You have
okay?
a problem, my
Okay.
guy.
Horrible. He's gonna be D
I
tier.
would put him at
Okay.
least B.
No,
No.
he's not B.
I'm
No,
looking up
he's
Andrew
D tier.
Jackson war hero.
Okay.
That's it. All he did was fight in the war.
Thomas Jefferson. He wrote the Declaration of Independence. He doubled the size of the United States with the Louisiana Purchase.
Andrew Jackson.
You know what?
He
You know what's
he
crazy?
defended New Orleans from a full-scale attack by the British.
Just stop. Just stop. Stop.
Okay, yeah, that's the British.
The British
Nice,
are
good, good.
racists.
You know what's crazy
What?
about Thomas Jefferson?
Yeah,
He was like 30 when he wrote the Declaration of Independence.
Good for him.
that's nice.
That's crazy.
Man, all these
Yeah.
people who are like salty and hate like the early presidents, like what were you doing when you were 30, my guy?
Yeah.
Oh, what does
No.
Thomas
Seriously.
Jefferson rank at?
Probably
Okay.
writing into your 401k or
Thomas
something.
Jefferson is great because he doubled the size of the
tier?
United States. Boom. C tier. S tier.
C tier.
He also did a lot to try to. No, he was also responsible for signing the bill that ended the Atlantic slave trade, the United States'
Exactly.
importation of slaves.
Yes.
Oh,
But Thomas Jefferson was actually like amazing.
S tier.
Easily S tier. S tier,
S tier.
easily.
Boom. Okay, we have Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, Thomas Jefferson was very good.
I don't
to
really
the
know if
Native
anyone else
Americans.
deserves it.
He saw them as equal and honorable people.
Okay,
So okay, I'll put him
Yes.
S tier. What did he
okay.
Then why do you want to put Andrew
I said
Jackson
A
in this
tier.
tier, my guy?
look?
Andrew
you gotta
Jackson
look at it
sucked.
from the time.
No,
He was a
Seriously.
war hero.
no, he sucked.
No.
No, we're not putting him in S tier. He killed hundreds of millions of Native Americans due to his policies, and he ordered the deaths of Native American women. No, thank you. Goodbye.
Okay. Obama? What do you
Guys.
put Obama? D?
C tier.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he did.
I
You
feel
won't
like
do anything if you're not memorable.
I
No
don't
one
know
is
something
memorable.
about
every
Libyans
president
getting
since
money.
FDR
He's just
should be lower than Andrew Jackson, besides like a few.
Ow.
No,
Why?
man.
No.
Ow.
No.
Andrew Jackson
No,
is
he's
D
C
tier.
tier. He's C tier
Crap.
at least. He's a war hero.
No,
Okay, then
he's
Ronald
not
Reagan
C
needs to be
tier.
there,
He's
too.
crap. No, he's still C tier as well. Or maybe he's D tier too. Yeah, he's D tier. D tier.
Okay, my list.
Okay.
My list is this right now.
H.W.
George Washington.
sent us to Afghanistan and Iraq, also D
Who?
tier.
Obama?
Good. Why do we need to put him in wars that
What about
we don't need to
JFK?
go
Where'd
to?
you put him?
He's a C
He
tier.
didn't
He
do
did
anything.
nothing, pretty much. Actually, he almost caused the end of the
Most
world. So
attractive
D tier.
president.
That's
Franklin Pierce.
William Howard
Okay,
Taft.
let me look up these people.
No way.
I was
No way.
so hot, they had to
He was
bury
very
him in
attractive.
a
Franklin
bathtub.
Pierce?
Yeah.
Oh, also,
No, are you kidding me?
also,
Franklin
Woodrow
Pierce?
Wilson. Woodrow Wilson would go either D tier or
Franklin
or
Pierce
F
looks like a
tier.
dummy.
Yeah, Woodrow Wilson was probably the worst president. Isn't
He's
he the
not-
one who showed the Ku
Yeah,
Klux Klan movie
he-
Birth of a Nation in the
he was
White
probably-
House?
He was probably an imperial wizard of the.
Okay, so he can go like F tier.
Also, you used
He was
to
al-
love him
didn't he
just
also-
because you did a project on him, but he was an imperial wizard.
Ansel's
who
favorite
Klux Klan.
president
So
is
are you happy
Woodrow
about
Wilson,
that?
the racist? Oh my
Dude.
god.
It's hard to accept that he was bad.
He was horrible.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was
all
also
the
a
Scholars
eugenicist.
have generally
from the
Listen,
government. All the
Brando.
black people who were working in government all fired because of
Woodrow Wilson, among scholars, is ranked as one of the better presidents.
That's because scholars are
Although
stupid.
he
No
received
one
strong
trusts
criticism
scholars.
for being a supporter of racial segregation and white supremacy. I still put him in F tier. At least he's definitely lower
he's
than
F.
Andrew Jackson.
He's
I think I would
in par.
agree.
He's
Andrew
on
Jackson's
par
better.
with
This
Andrew
guy's
We
not
Jackson.
should
gonna
feature
work
and
out.
make a president tier list.
Okay, fine.
This guy
We'll give
is
him
literally
D tier.
just a racist. Andrew Jackson,
Yeah, Woodrow Wilson has no redeeming qualities.
Also, Woodrow Wilson was a Southern sympathizer.
yeah, and that's pretty bad considering he was
You guys read
19th
Trump yet?
century, or not 20th century. I mean,
So yeah, no, thank you, Woodrow Wilson. Goodbye.
Have you guys read Trump yet?
No, we have not rated Trump yet.
oh,
Sabi, what do you think? What tier?
Let me think. Maybe low. I don't know. If we don't count the last few days of his
C?
presidency, maybe like
B,
Low B.
yeah, B maybe.
No, you have to add.
You can't.
yeah, those were pretty
Not,
cringe.
no.
So I guess you can't.
That
So maybe
was-
like C,
okay.
mid C.
How do you mid C?
I don't know. I don't even know if we're doing.
Okay,
mid
this is
high,
the
though.
Trump presidency.
It's an F. You know why? Because he almost started another civil war to like
He
to
didn't
overthrow
start
the
that.
country. Yeah.
The last time Mark
Yeah, that's not-
He didn't
No,
start
he
that.
didn't start that, dude.
Yeah,
He didn't
did.
start
You
that.
guys are,
But he
No, he
supported
didn't.
what?
He literally told people to peacefully protest.
Exactly.
Ali, he didn't start
and
that.
then these, yeah,
That's a joke.
like, and how would that
He
have
didn't.
turned
He
into a
didn't
civil
say.
war? It was
he
like
didn't say
it
so.
was like a few hundred people, or like a thousand
didn't say
maybe
anything.
at the
He didn't say-
Capitol, like
There were
Oh.
thousands of people.
thousands. Okay, but how would that turn into
Nope.
a civil war?
Nope.
It was not going to turn into a civil war. Not even
No,
close.
no, it wasn't going to turn into, but it was going to turn into violence in the streets.
Yeah, well, near the streets.
It's an exaggeration, but still.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Trying
He
to
didn't
overturn
try
an
to
election
overturn
in
the
democracy.
election.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, he did try to overturn.
He was literally like, this election
That was his
fake.
opinion. Free speech.
He literally asked his vice president to make sure that the vote would not pass in the certified election in the Senate. Sorry. He literally ordered his vice president to make sure it wouldn't happen, and then he got mad when his vice president didn't do
That's
it.
pretty cool. Or that sucks. I mean,
No, yeah. Last days were pretty awful, but definitely not inciting a civil war.
yeah. You see what I just sent? Like in general.
No.
George
See
H.W.
that?
Bush,
Oh my
the
God.
one that sent us to Iraq. What do you think about the guy who
Yeah, it's
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay. George W. Bush, he sucked,
Stuff.
right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I feel like he
sent
would
us
be
to
an
Iraq. He
NASCAR
sent us to
driver.
Iraq for no reason except wanting some oil.
Oil. Everybody wants oil. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah, but we
Who'd we
bombed the
bomb?
hell out of them.
Were they terrorists?
Iraq. They weren't the terrorists.
Was it
that-
just innocent
that
people?
took down the? They were no.
Okay,
It was just
that
innocent
totally
people they
sucks.
bombed. Yeah, and then Obama continued
I don't
bombing
even
them
see
too.
nuking Japan as a
So-
bad thing. Like in the context of the war.
So so Obama also has to blame for killing a bunch of innocents in
Yeah.
Iraq.
So what tier is he?
Brandon, what was the whole thing with Obama and Libya? I keep hearing that. Or I've heard it.
Gaddafi?
What was Gaddafi a good guy?
What do you think? Gaddafi
But
was
he
a
was a good
dictator
guy.
of Libya. He was beat. Yeah, he was the guy. He was beaten to death
But
by
he
his
was a good
people.
guy.
Wow.
I thought
No, he was a
good
bad guy.
I
Everyone
saw an interview
hated
with
him.
and he seemed like
He
a
was
cool
a
dude.
horrible dictator. He was a ruthless dictator.
Whenever somebody says dictator, why does it say cool to you? In most
This is the
cases, it's
coolest
nothing.
looking leader of all time, though. Gaddafi looks so pimp. His gun was cool.
Yeah. He was using his people's tax dollars to buy
His
$20
gun
billion
was awesome.
jets.
You guys see his gun? The
Gold
But he did
plated
look
gun.
so
is
pimp when
so
he was
cool.
dead, though.
Wow. I was researching
Yeah,
this a while ago, and it's like, not the gun, but I was just trying to figure out how Gaddafi was a good guy, because I like to prove that they're actually good people, but I really couldn't find anything. Besides his interview.
Gaddafi.
Dang,
No,
that's
he's
a
not
cool
a guy.
guy.
He's a horrible guy.
Can we watch his murder video?
Yeah.
Or I probably shouldn't do that on YouTube.
Oh,
Nah, I
also
don't
he
know if
was
you should.
beaten to death and then killed with his golden
That's
gun.
so cool.
Ironic.
He shot him with his golden gun.
Wow.
I thought, didn't they film him?
So yeah,
Not gonna lie, this guy looks like he would be in movies.
Yeah. He
Gaddafi?
looks like that. He looks like an actor.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
he looks
does.
like Jafar.
So yeah, Obama and Bush are bad presidents. Trump also bad
He's
president.
better than Obama, though.
Pretty much all of our recent presidents have
Pretty
been
much.
bad presidents.
We need another Andrew Jackson, huh?
No,
No,
man.
no.
That would be a
We need
downgrade.
another,
That'd be a
like,
downgrade.
I can't even name a single good president. Like, overall, name one president that's done no bad.
We need another. Well, there's no president has done no bad.
Yeah.
All the presidents have done some bad.
I feel like everyone has done some bad. Everyone has done a lot of bad, to be honest.
We need
in their
another
lives.
another Abraham Lincoln or something,
Yeah, we need the.
That's the closest it gets.
Yeah.
or another
Wow.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Gaddafi gave free education and medical treatment.
Do not justify.
Yeah,
him.
probably
Wait,
just
to
to
his own
Wow,
children?
he
indoctrinate
What?
created
kids,
the
man.
world's largest irrigation system.
Yeah, because he lives
Yeah,
in.
no
He
water
said
in
that
it?
home was a natural or a human right. It was free to start a farming business under him. Wow.
So good.
When a
guy.
Libyan
I don't
woman
think that
gave
makes up
birth,
for him,
she was
man.
given
He killed his own
$5,000. This is
people.
one of Kanye's ideas. He stole that, but
Yeah.
electricity was free. Cheap petrol. Wow.
That's to
Doesn't
say it was
matter,
free,
though.
but
Raised the
nobody
level
had
of
it.
freedom.
education.
Most people didn't get educated anyways.
And he changed that.
No, I'm saying even if he changed it,
You don't know
it,
anything about
it
Libya.
sounds good because that's how it's.
I'm reading right here in this article online.
This is probably Gaddafi's official website where he's talking about all the.
Written
See
by
a
his kids.
manifesto? When someone has a manifesto,
He's
they're
not
a good
Hitler.
dude. So hopefully he does not. Have you guys read any manifestos?
You know what? Iran is actually the U.S.'s fault.
Iran? Why?
Yeah.
But everyone runs. Stupid.
Okay, so Iran
Bad
had a
joke right there.
Mm-hmm.
system, right? With the king, right? Constitutional monarchy. Then the United States does not like the parliament, so they get rid of the parliament and make the king, the Shah, the ruler. Then everyone doesn't like the Shah, and then they put in. So if the United States had not overthrown the parliamentary government, the Democrats,
Is he cutting out for you guys?
we wouldn't have the democracy that we have today.
Yes.
Blame Kennedy.
What are we saying? Iran? Should we bomb them?
Yeah. So the U.S. makes its own problems. The terrorists, the United States gave them arms to fight the Soviets,
Yeah.
and now they went ahead and blew up our towers.
Mm-hmm.
It seems the U.S. always doesn't want to fight it, but then it goes always other people to fight its wars for them. But then those people go ahead and then after they finish and get paid, they go ahead and make problems for the U.S. So if only the United States dealt with its own problems or tried not to interfere with countries, it wouldn't have the problems they have today.
Groups
Yeah.
from acquiring and using them.
Yeah, we should probably stop trying to be like
Look,
the
a
international
range
police.
of challenges.
Exactly. The United States
must
trying
take
to be
on
the
together
international
is broad and
so much pain and
complex. I'm eager to hear.
immigrants
What?
coming over.
Brando, you're
next
really bad,
from my
man.
good friends.
It's really bad.
I'm eager to hear.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
So
muting
if the
yourself.
United States did not involve itself in Latin America, people wouldn't feel the need to come over.
Okay, you guys want to see the Joe Biden N-bomb?
I bet it was
Possibly.
an accident.
It
but
was an
sure,
accident.
It was just
but it's kind of funny.
gaffe.
Okay, let me turn it up. I don't know if they'll even be able to hear this.
I'm eager to hear. I'm eager to hear. Nigger to hear next. I'm eager to hear. Nigger to hear next from my good.
So,
I don't know, man.
it was an accident, but how do you like,
No.
say it hard? It doesn't. It's a hard one to say with that context. I don't know.
I'm eager to hear. I'm eager
I need you to hear.
How do you even achieve? Well, I mean, he's really.
It was hard to find that video. YouTube's like banning it.
He's old.
It's weird.
It's really. He's way. Too old to be president.
We need
I
a
agree
maximum
with that.
age.
Dude, Kanye West. is
Yeah,
only in his
maximum age should be
40s.
like 60.
Have a super old president who's gonna die in office.
That's why Kanye should have been elected. People are just stupid and didn't vote.
No, Kanye shouldn't
No,
be
no.
president.
He would be a
Kanye
great
would be a horrible president. Crap, or he would do some
I don't really
weird.
know what
He's a good man. Watch his campaign speech. I thought it was good. I agreed.
And no, I wouldn't good.
I would
Okay.
vote. My dad voted for him.
Guys, I don't.
At his campaign speech, did he play his own music?
What?
He'd make his own music, the
That
anthem
would
of the
make it
United
so much cooler.
I mean, the U.S. anthem isn't amazing, but I don't know. If I
He
would
should
agree
just
with
take
that
the
decision.
anthem and then put a Kanye West beat over it.
You know what's really weird about the U.S. anthem is that it's sung to the tune of a British bar song.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, and that every end of each verse, they would promise they would make a
Son.
chant about how they would get a woman into their beds.
In the anthem?
Wow.
Yeah, well, in the bar song, which is and the anthem is sung to the tune of the bar song. Oh, we are at a bar, do all this bar
that the
stuff,
lyrics?
and then we're gonna have yeah, something like that.
Oh, I think
bar
I
song.
found the song.
I don't know how bar.
Weird. Anacreonic song.
Yep. So that's that. You know, the United States was going to be called Columbia. They wanted to name the United States
It's
Columbia,
a cool name.
but
Yeah,
then Columbia.
it's not as
became
cool as a
Columbia.
name.
Then Columbia became Columbia, and they couldn't name it Columbia anymore.
Well, good thing we didn't. Columbus was not a good dude.
Yep.
But we would have had like such a cool anthem. Hail Columbia, happy land.
Columbia.
Hail, your
It'll be so cool.
heroes, born bound
You know what's weird
and
to think
bled.
about?
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
there's been like a movement to like end Columbus Day, like to not take the day off. I don't really know how I feel about that because I still think it's like pretty significant when
It's an important
Westerners
day.
came to North America.
Change it to Indigenous
Yeah, but the Westerners
Indigenous Day and let us take the day off, but like don't celebrate
Didn't
the
he
guy.
like not come to North America? He
like it
came
should
to, like,
still
the Caribbean or something.
Yeah,
That is North
It's
America.
not like
That's
America.
North America.
United States of America.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
but
That's
it
still
led
North
to people
America.
coming to the United
America.
States.
It's the continent of
Okay,
America.
whatever.
I feel like what we needed to do is acknowledge, yeah, Columbus was a really, really, really flawed dude, like a lot of people, but we shouldn't
know-
undermine his accomplishments
You know what's kind of
Maybe
weird?
or what he
Maybe
did.
just change the name. I like.
You know how in English we're people call us American? People call people from the United States Americans.
Yeah.
But in Spanish, they call them United
That's
Statesans.
pretty cool.
Estado Unidense.
I thought they just said
What do you think?
Americana.
No,
No,
I
we're
swear I
United
watched
States
Narcos and
in Mexico.
the police. Dude,
Narcos.
it's
Yeah,
based on a
they
true
would call
story.
That's a
they
show,
say,
man.
yeah. They would also say they would also say United
Crazy.
Statesans. What do you think about us United
Terrible name.
Statesans?
Well, Kyle,
Yeah, it sounds really
Whoa.
stupid.
he's on his
What?
bike.
He's on his bike.
Oh, he got his
Oh
new
my
bike.
God.
That's a cool bike.
Whoa,
Is
you
that-
want to crack Marlin 7, dog?
Oh,
He's gonna
Ollie, you
drop
know
his
that
phone
bike?
and crack the screen.
Yeah, I know. I know the color and the number on it.
Wow, that's a dope bike.
Yeah, that is a
I
dope
don't know
bike.
much about bikes, but that's cool.
I mean, they could have.
Well,
They definitely could have like had a better suspension on it, and also
Who here listened to my latest SoundCloud release?
I didn't.
everybody
Ollie,
just
did
stays
you?
quiet. Nah, bro,
Haters.
I was
I
sleeping.
released it yesterday.
We don't listen to your SoundCloud because I don't like
But
rap.
it isn't really.
so-
It's kind of rap. Look, please listen to it and support a player.
Your songs always have like this weird premise. You had this song where gremlins eating someone's pubes.
That
Like,
was
that
like
was
one of my
really
first
weird.
songs. Okay, you can't even hate me for that. Listen to my song.
Okay, that was weird. And after that, I am afraid that all your songs are
turned
gonna have
Brando
like
off.
weird
I
premise.
just sent all of you the link to my song. Please listen to it.
Also, why is one song called "Dirty Anal"? Like
'Cause
that's
that's-
like really weird.
Okay, I am not going to censor anybody, and that was what Gabriel wanted. Gabriel likes dirty anal.
Kyle, you should probably return that bike and wait for the Marlin 8
Why?
And then there's
because it's much better for only like 200 bucks more. Like it's
more,
way
jeez.
better.
I don't know, dude. Also,
Hey, man,
how
bike
are you
ain't
hating on a
cheap.
player so much? I cannot believe you don't listen to any of my SoundCloud music. Have you ever even listened to one?
Not recently.
Listen to one. Listen to my newest one.
I remember
I don't really want to.
Dude, listen to like the first 30 seconds.
Yo,
Mr.
Trevor,
Bradford
you should.
is gonna hear this and he's gonna laugh out
Good.
loud.
Yo, Trevor, you should sing your portion of the song in mind. You know the
The
chorus.
chorus? The new one? I don't even
Yeah,
sing the
you
chorus.
should-
Kyle
yeah.
does.
Wait,
But just
No.
sing the chorus then.
No,
don't you
in my
do it?
new song?
No, on mine.
Oh.
No, on my song.
I don't even remember
The one that's
chorus.
coming up. Yeah. But it's
pretty
an
good.
epic one though.
Man, haters just using me for stuff. That's what you guys are doing. You're straight jocking a player. Using me to make your podcast.
You're the one that wants to do the
Okay, why can't you
podcast.
listen to my SoundCloud music?
So we're not using you.
Haters.
We're just helping you.
Please
not-
listen to my SoundCloud
okay, I'm
music.
sorry.
It's very important.
Well, listen to your
You will?
SoundCloud music when
Just
I
do it,
get
like,
to it.
now. And we'll review it. Come on.
No.
Okay, whatever. Also, you have any topics or anybody have any topics?
I'm
I don't know. It's been like an hour and a half.
let's talk about. I was with Ansel and we were talking these like really stupid British battleship names.
Cool.
But I don't know if that would be a good
Yeah, I don't
premise.
know. Well, we could talk about
we
how
could talk about.
we're all really sad.
No, we should save it for next
Also,
week.
shut up.
Sad about what?
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
why
you
are
guys
we
about?
sad? I'm not sad.
We do.
We live really good lives.
I'm not sad either right now. I'm just really tired right now. Brando too.
Also, how much longer are
We're
we
gonna
going?
go for another 30
Because
minutes.
Louis pooped, and I gotta go
You
clean
No
it up.
way.
guys need to leave.
No.
Please
Yeah, I
listen
do.
to my
Yeah,
SoundCloud music. Everybody that's watching the podcast up to this
Okay,
point,
just end it.
even you, Mr.
I'll
Bradford.
consider that.
I'm gonna link the newest song in the description. Listen to it. It's really good.
Hey, Mr. Bradford watches these.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, he does.
All right.
When he-
Well,
this was
All right.
the Bro Connections podcast. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Goodbye.